Have you ever been stuck in a conversation at work that you wish you could leave, but you don't want to look rude? Today I'm going to give you 3 exit lines that work every time. First of all, the body language and tone that you're going to want to use is going to be critical for you to be able to pull this off. So I'm going to cover that first, okay? So the body language that you want to use is going to be casual body language. It's going to be non-threatening body language. Your shoulders are back. You're not covering anything. You're open and ready to receive messages, although you are sending one. And you're going to be leaning in as you say this. So if you're not used to putting your shoulders back and leaning in as you deliver a message with a smile on your face, get used to that because it's going to enable you to deliver a variety of messages with grace and finesse. So it's going to look like this. As you deliver it, you're delivering it here, you're delivering it there, you have your shoulders back and your chest forward with a smile on your face. You can even tilt your head to the side a little bit as you deliver the message. The tone is going to be conversational. It's going to be relaxed. You don't need to force this message on anybody. You're just stating it as you leave. So I want to have a melodic tone. I want my volume to be strong enough to interrupt people as they speak, but not so strong as you're yelling. And not only will nobody have a problem with you leaving, they're going to respect you more as you leave. Because there are certain things that people who gain our respect do, that people who do not gain our respect don't do. As you listen to these messages, I'd like you to try to point out the things that this message conveys that garner respect from those who hear it. All right? Let's say that you are talking to a group of colleagues, and all of a sudden the conversation has shifted from the focus, which was a new initiative, to bad talking one of your colleagues who's not in the room. And you think, oh, I've been trying to avoid this. Here's what you say. There are 3 parts to this message. Part number 1, you're going to interrupt the others. Part number 2, you're going to tell them why you're about to excuse yourself. And then number 3, you're going to excuse yourself. Putting it all together, you are going to make it so easy for yourself as you leave. To put it all together, it sounds like this. Number 1, excuse me, it sounds like my input is no longer needed. So I'm going to get back to what I was doing, okay? Have a good afternoon. Simple. That sends such a strong message. Anybody listening to it is going to respect that and is going to say and think, all right, go ahead. Shit, I wish that I would have done that. Why does this one specifically work? This line is respectful. It acknowledges the group and lets you step away without seeming rude or disengaged. You're just being clear and upfront in your communication. Now that line sounds pretty easy, and the next 2 are going to sound pretty easy as well. But remember, when the time comes for you to use them, it doesn't matter if you learned them or not. It matters if you train them. So you have to train these a certain way. And to train these into your verbal repertoire, to train these into your nervous system, which is what you need to do, download the playbook that goes along with this. It's free, and it'll also be your in to my upcoming free training online. So make sure to download that free playbook. It's the first link in the description, okay? Number 2, excuse me, it appears as though we've wrapped up our conversation on XYZ, so if nobody objects, I'm going to get back to what I was doing. Why does this one work? Because this one gives closure, it checks in with the group, and it models healthy boundaries. Now, if you find value in things like this, make sure to subscribe to this channel. It's the best way to show your appreciation, and I would really appreciate that. Or number 3, excuse me, I feel like I'm no longer able to contribute to this conversation, so if it's not a problem with anybody, I'm going to get back to what I was doing, okay? Why does this one work? Because it's honest and direct, but it's still warm, and it shows that you value their time and yours. Because what are the things that make us respect somebody else? Here are the top 5 things that we can do that cause others to respect us at work. You ready? Number 1, we value time and priorities, both our time and others. And so, for example, when I say, I'm going to get back to what I was doing, I'm showing them that I don't waste your time and I don't waste my time. People admire this. Number 2, we respect people who honor autonomy and choice. Every word in those exit lines has been chosen for a reason. So when I say, I'm going to get back to what I was doing, okay? I'm going to ask for your input. And I can do all of that with a simple, okay. Another reason we respect other people, they set and respect boundaries. And so when I'm doing this, when I'm stating, hey, it looks like we're no longer doing what we were going to do. Instead, you all know what this has turned into, and I'm not down with that, so I'm going to go, okay? When you say something like that, you are stating very clearly what your boundaries are. People respect that. Another thing that people do who are respected, they recognize contribution, their own and others. And so when I recognize my input here is no longer needed, it shows not just humility, but it shows that I'm aware of what my contribution is and when I am no longer making it. People respect that. And number 5, people who we respect build mutual trust and make other people feel safe. And so when I say, I feel like I'm no longer able to contribute here, that creates an environment where everybody feels free to be you and me. And if you no longer feel as though you're making a contribution, you can go as well. Nobody here is being forced to do anything. And I want you to feel valuable, just like I want myself to feel valuable. If I don't feel valuable, I'm going to amscray to do something where I do feel valuable. So as you can see, those exit lines are crafted for a very specific reason. Every word in them has been chosen to hit a specific point and to buttress your reputation and to garner more respect from your coworkers and from that person in the mirror. All right, so now what do? Now you download that free playbook. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, make sure to do that before you watch this next video. It's about some of the biggest mistakes that even the smartest women make at work. To make sure that you don't make them, check out that video. I'll see you in there.